I know who you came here to see. If you a freak, then you come home with me. And I know what you came here to do. Now bust it open, let me see you get loose. It's going down for real. It's going down for real.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Third Time's a Charm. I'll bring you guys everything gaming. Past weekend, I had the pleasure of going to Comic-Con Indianapolis 2015. I know there's a lot of conventions, Comic-Con, PopCon, VidCon. I've always wanted to go, or always humored the idea of going to one of these conventions. But I had a lot of fun. You'll see in the video, I put together a short little montage of pictures and videos, kind of my own humor with Comic-Con. I saw a lot of awesome costumes, so I met a lot of cool people. Even had a few people wanting to take pictures with me. I remember this when we first got in there. We were walking as a group before we got to the actual large, like, gymnasium style room where Comic-Con was. This woman had two kids, and one of the kids came up to me and was like, "Can I take a picture with you?" I was like, "Okay, sure." I felt all warm and fuzzy inside that someone would want to take a picture with me. And as you'll see, my costume was very basic, but it was actually a reference. It's that Pulp Fiction reference that you may or may not have seen. I'll show you a picture here in a second. Though I've never seen Pulp Fiction, I thought this costume looked awesome. I was like, hey, that's not too bad to create. But, so, let me go through a couple things that I bought while I was there. You'll see the video. I actually, there was an artist. There's a lot of artists there. Ton of artists. Only a few really looked like they were original artwork. Some of them looked like they had printed stuff out and just colored over it from the original. I was like, that didn't seem very interesting to me. This one guy, Jeremiah Lambert, one of the first artists I saw of the day when we got there, he, like, all of his artwork was pretty much original. He had drawn everything, colored everything himself, and one of the artworks that I saw that stood out to most of me that I would definitely spend the money buying was this one right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. But it's kind of like his own version of no craps were given. He's like, get the heck out of my way, I'm going to stomp on your face. I think I paid $10 for this, and he signed on the bottom. And every picture has his own initials, which I think is awesome. I didn't see too many artists that actually had their own initials on the corner of their portraits. So he's got his initials. He signed it for me. Signatures were free, and I paid $10 for this photo, this size. This was the smallest one he had. He had a couple other larger ones. But this photo with the frame and I found a few very simple, but I think ingenious ideas. Very creative for how simple it was. I found this one booth, really small booth, was selling just a few shelves of action figures, and then a bunch of these makeshift coasters. And so they had taken tile, like bathroom tile, put these little cushion things on them, and they had imprinted and labeled each one with comic strips. They'd taken like different comics and different scenes and put them on here, or different pictures from comics. And this one I got from my buddy. It's a Batman one, as you can see. Hope you can see. It's a Batman one. It looks awesome because it's got a good view of Batman. You can see his costume really well. Good color. So I like that one a lot. I'm going to give that one too. This is the first one I picked out that I really liked. It's a RoboCop one, and it says "Crash" because he just knocked in the wall, and it says "Throw down your weapons, you are under arrest." And I'll probably either use this one or the other one as a coaster, and then kind of put the other one up somewhere. But I've also got another Batman one. This one really just makes me feel like, yeah, this is awesome. Go Batman. The comic is kind of cut off a little bit, but I understand what it's saying. You can pretty much make out what it's reading. It's got Batman in the shadows, kind of watching over probably Gotham, looking for bad guys. That little strip says, it's cut off. It says, "And Batman remembers the little boy who watched in horror and disbelief as a mugger's bullets went through the flesh and bone of Thomas and is it Samantha? I don't know his mother's name. Thomas and Samantha Wayne." And then I paid $10 for all three of these. I originally paid $10 for two. It was, I think, 1 for $5 or 4 for $15. But I had actually brought a few groups of my buddies that went with me. I brought 2 groups of them to there, and so he was like, I was like, yeah, I'm back again. I've brought some more friends again, and he was like, you know what? Go ahead and take a free one for doing that. And so I was like, sweet. And so I got a free one, and I got my buddy one. So I got those 3 coasters. Those things are actually, they're simple, but I think they're very creative. And I hope this intrigues you guys to go to either Comic-Con, PopCon, RetroCon, or some convention around your area in the coming year. It's awesome. It's so awesome to go to meet so many different kinds of people, walks of life, and from different areas in the country and the world as well. So check it out, guys. Thanks again. Once again, I'm Third Time's the Charm. I'll bring you guys everything gaming.
I know who you came here to see. If you a freak, then you come on with me. And I know what you came here to do. Now bust it open, let me see you get loose. It's going down for real. It's going down for real. It's going down for real.
I said rackets, ratchets, hold up.
I said rackets, ratchets, hold up. I know who you came here to see. If you a freak, then you come on with me. And I know what you came here to do. Now bust it open, let me see you get loose. It's going down for real. Down further than famous, girls get wetter than Katrina. You're my girl, you never seen it, cause my tints by limousines. My touch say it's the Midas. We the plus, your man the minus. My team blowing on that slam, make you cough, that's bronchitis. Put your hands up, it's a stick up, no more makeup. Get that ass on the floor, ladies, put your lip thick up. Double entendre, double entendre. While you hating, I get money, then I double up tendres. I know who you came here to see. If you a freak, then you come on with me. And I know what you came here to do. Now bust it open, let me see you get loose. It's going down for real. It's going down for real. It's going down for real. I said rackets, ratchets, hold up. I said rackets, ratchets, hold up. I know who you came here to see. If you a freak, then you come on with me. And I know what you came here to do. Now bust it open, let me see you get loose. It's going down for real. Down further than famous, girls get wetter than Katrina. You're my girl, you never seen it, cause my tints by limousines. My touch say it's the Midas. We the plus, your man the minus. My team blowing on that slam, make you cough, that's bronchitis. Put your hands up, it's a stick up, no more makeup. Get that ass on the floor, ladies, put your lip thick up. Double entendre, double entendre. While you hating, I get money, then I double up tendres. I know who you came here to see. If you a freak, then you come on with me. And I know what you came here to do. Now bust it open, let me see you get loose. It's going down for real. It's going down for real. It's going down for real.
Yo, girl, just kiss the girl. I do die. Shit, shake for a shake. I'm throwing these Emirates in the sky. Spinning this awesome llama, make them piece the MONEY. I love my beaches, soft beaches, surf, board and high tide. I can just roll up, cause I'm swole up. So that birthday cake get the Cobra. Bugatti for real,
what you came here to do. Now bust it open, let me see you get it. It's going down. Down further than famous, girls get wetter than Katrina. You're my girl, you never seen it, cause my tins by limousines. My touch say it's the Midas. We the plus, your man, the minus. My team blowing on that slam, make you cough, that's bronchitis. Put your hands up, it's a stick up, no more makeup. Get that ass on the floor, ladies, put your lipstick up. Double entendre,